Welcome to another installment of 5-Minute Licks. I hope you've all been fantastic. On today's installment, I want to look at a rhythm guitar focused exercise that is based around accenting, and it's kind of designed to just tighten up your rhythm playing and hopefully provide you with some new ideas when you're writing. It's relatively straightforward. It can sound a little bit monotonous, but I'm going to play you the exercise on my 7-string two different ways. One on the low A string on this guitar, because I've been showing it to a bunch of my students who play 7 strings in drop A. Then for everybody else playing a standard tuned 6-string guitar, I'll give you the version that uses the E string on here. Let's hear it and break it down. Now that definitely sounds like an exercise more than it sounds like music at the moment, but hopefully you're into kind of progressive stuff and heavy stuff. You'll recognize some of the ideas in there that pop up in a lot of, say, modern progressive stuff and gent stuff and really heavy styles of music where you're purposefully playing offbeat accents. And this just basically evolved from an exercise that I've been doing for a long time. I originally saw it at a Steve Vai clinic. I talked about it in a video that I did last month about things I practice when I haven't practiced for a little while. This funk exercise where you go from practicing 16th note strumming and accenting on 1, 2, 3, 4 to accenting on 1E, 2E, 3E, to accenting on the ands and then accenting on the uhs. So something like that sort of thing. We're just doing it with a single string with a lot of distortion and muting. So for everybody at home playing 6-string electric guitars, I'll show it to you on the E string. What you want to start by practicing is finding a spot on the guitar where you can do some left hand muting while you're just kind of chugging away on the E, this kind of thing. From there, basically, rather than think about your right hand activating the note, what you want to do is on beat 1, 2, 3, and 4, so kind of playing on the beat, just lift your left hand away and then clamp it back down. So it's this pattern. And again, you're counting 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So that would be the first part of the exercise. Put a metronome on and give it a go. The next one would be opening your left hand on the 1E, 2E. So you're going to have a mute followed by an open upstroke and then back to the muting. You'll immediately hear that this changes up the way you feel the groove. This is a particularly challenging part of the riff, to go from accenting on the downbeats to accenting on the second 16th note out of each pattern of 4 16th notes. So it's this. Then we do the ands, so it's. And finally, the one that I struggle the most with is doing the 1E and ah. So these strokes, you can have 3 muted notes, and then the last upstroke out of each pattern of 4 16th notes is going to be open. Let's hear it in context again. This is one of those exercises which is deceptively simple. I show it to my students all the time, and I kind of never get sick of seeing people go, oh yeah, this is straightforward, and then get to that second accent and really, really struggle with it. It's going to make you kind of reappraise what you're doing playing rhythm guitar, but hopefully it also opens up your ears to hearing this in different styles of music, and it makes you comfortable with playing these. I do this at the start of a practice session now to really kind of just try and spark some creativity. And if I was playing on the low A on this and I wanted to try and, write something that sounds, I don't know, a little bit heavy, a little bit genty, I'd start with that and then I'd try to launch into a riff. So I'll try the exercise on its own. whether I play it perfectly or not, it's more about trying to stay in the groove with it and feel those accents and just try to come up with something that I think sounds cool. So try this. I'll put the version in E and the version in A without any guitar on it at the end of the video. Let me know how you go in the comment section below. You can come to my Discord server. It's linked in the video description if you want to talk about this more and join the practice channel. You can do stuff like join the regular jam sessions that we have on there that I post up here on YouTube. And if you like what I'm doing on here, a bunch of other ways to support my channel. Have some fun with this exercise, see how you go, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.